everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica and I help Lightworkers heal, unlock their soul's purpose, and remember who they really are and why they are here on earth. Today's video is the October 2022's energy update. It can help all of you kind of tap into the energies and the frequencies and share some messages that come in about the energy of the earth from my guides. So today I'm going to share what they said and the exact message that came through for October's energy update. And I'm going to read exactly what they said. And they said, the dark clouds are parting and the light is beginning to shine through. October is a month to clear your thoughts. Let the light replace all negative thoughts. Our concerns are with lightworkers not working in unity. We would like to put emphasis this month on unity. Much more can be accomplished through working together. Attacking each other creates confusion for those still seeking. Join forces with love and much will happen. So that's what they said for this month for October 22's energy update. It really resonated with this month's energy update, and it was really around the word unity, the energy that it's bringing this month to the human collective. I am seeing it super clear here in the area that I'm at right now. I am residing in Sarasota, Florida, in Southwest Florida, and as most of you know, Hurricane Ian made a catastrophic impact to this part of Florida, and it really affected massive parts of Florida. And my neighbors south of me are really going through many hardships, lost their home, really big flooding going on. My daughter's high school is being used as a evacuation center. And it's been really traumatic and emotional for all of us Floridians. And I do see an amazing thing happening here. People are gathering in unity. People are helping each other. Neighbors are coming out to assist each other. And it's really a beautiful thing. And it really has taken me this last week to process everything that's happening, that's going on. Luckily and thankfully, my house is fine. It just has a tiny bit of damage, some trees, broken fence, and piece of the roof kind of got damaged, but overall it was fine. And I feel extremely grateful and feel very lucky. But it has been really difficult and challenging and just absolutely heartbreaking hearing the stories of people that have lost some loved ones, the crazy stories about going through the actual hurricane, having to escape their home, floating down their neighborhoods, which were completely flooded. Houses were just devastated, demolished by either the waters or the wind, and people were just in complete panic. And it's truly heartbreaking to listen to the stories, to hear the pain in people's voices. However, I am seeing so much unity and so much love, and you're seeing the best of humanity come forward in this area. And it's absolutely a beautiful thing to watch unfold and occur after a huge tragedy. It is sad that a huge event like this that has been catastrophic to this area, Southwest Florida, and even other parts of Florida, to bring forward this unity and this sense of perseverance. But it is truly amazing at the same time to see it occur. It's been a little challenging for me to go through all of this emotionally. I've had to take some time to process all of this, and it kind of hit me really, really hard with what has happened. Not because I felt like I went through something extremely traumatic, but it was scary. There was a lot of preparation. I had to put up the hurricane shutters and get everything together 2 days before and take everything down and clean everything up after the storm. And being a single mom and not having a man to help or a partner, it does bring about some challenges and frustrations, but that was pretty much the only thing I had to really endure or go through. But to see the people that have lost everything and are still smiling, are still helping others, are still uniting, coming together, and to see all of the volunteers that are assisting, to see all of these YouTube videos on rescues that are occurring and helping everybody help each other is really amazing. And I thought it was really in alignment with this month's energy of unity. And I thought that that was very powerful and very profound. All of the people that are persevering through this huge tragedy, that are assisting other people, it's been a beautiful thing and a beautiful sense of community. And this is what humanity has been missing, is missing. And if we can all band together and really tap into what it feels like to build communities from love and the energy and the frequency and grounding all of that, to love one another, to respect each other's opinions, to always know that we're here for each other. And this month is also the time to clear your thoughts, to replace those negative thoughts with the light. A hack that I use to clear my thoughts and to replace any negative ones with the light is to utilize the energy of the beautiful, powerful dragons. And I call on the dragon energy and I invite them into my space and I ask for specific thoughts or energies to be transmuted. And I give them full permission to work on my body. And then I call on Archangel Raphael and I ask Raphael for assistance with filling any of these thoughts with the light. Archangel Raphael is the master of healers. He comes with an entire legion of angels and he can replace any negative energies with the light. It is important that if we transmute any energies that are no longer serving us, any negative thoughts, for example, or old programs or old patterns, anything that is not working, you can call on the dragons to transmute those, and you will notice very powerful, instantaneous results. But it's important that we replace those with the light and with the energy of the light. So call on the dragons to transmute any negative things that you want to be transmuted, and then call in Archangel Raphael with the energy of the green light healing energy to replace those with energies of the light. It is important that we're aware of any of these thoughts that are coming into our awareness, but we take the higher perspective, the bird's eye point of view, and we observe them. We look at them and we say, okay, what is this showing me? What is this really about? Is there some kind of aspect of me that still needs to be healed? Is there work that I still need to work on? Are there traumas that are coming up? And we are really clearing out these negative shadow sides of ourself and as a human collective. We are navigating very difficult, tumultuous times here on Earth. There's a lot of events that are occurring. Not only was this Hurricane Ian devastating to so many people, but there's a lot of things going on in Iran. I heard this morning about a horrible shooting in Thailand at a nursery where many children were killed or injured. There's so much going on in the world, and as light workers, it can be extremely challenging and we can get overwhelmed with negative thoughts. But it's important that we clear those or replace them with the light, but not ignore them. So it's kind of a balancing game. It's a dance that we need to learn how to master, and this is giving us more opportunity to become these light worker masters here on Earth so that we can step fully into our role, our mission, and why we are even here on Earth, and help others go through these times, because it's just going to get more difficult. But we have so many tools and so much love and things that our soul is here to assist with. And this is going to help really the entire planet as we step more into our power, as we own our light, as we shine our light, and we remember how powerful we really are. And we remember the gifts that our soul is bringing here to earth. And part of that is to master the human aspect of this experience. What gets in the way the most is the human side, is our ego, is this false persona that we have created to learn how to survive, to navigate a lot of these childhood things that have happened, to learn how to protect ourselves from the negativity around, and we produce and we create this human aspect. But it can be challenging to balance this human aspect with our soul, with the very essence of our purity of our soul. And it's time to really learn how to master the two, to balance the energies, and to be aware and to recognize and acknowledge when the human aspect is stepping in front of our soul aspect, of our soul essence, and our wisdom that is trying to shine through, our light that is trying to shine through, that we step out of the way and we allow our higher selves to lead. The biggest thing that I'm seeing around with light workers and the division, the attacking that my guides have mentioned, and they're probably bringing it up because it's been something that is really bothering me. I'm seeing just so much misunderstanding going on, and I'm questioning, like, I see the light, I see how powerful these light workers are, and I see them falling and slipping into their human aspect and forgetting what really unity means, and working together and honoring and respecting each person's perspective and holding compassion and empathy for the human aspects of these powerful light workers. And this is something that has taken me years to acknowledge and to learn. So I just like kind of sharing what I have been going through. I would stop following all these light workers that I had so much respect for over the last couple of years, and it just would really piss me off. And I'm like, what are they doing? Like, what are they doing? They're creating division. They're really getting trapped into their ego. Like, this is not okay. But I'm really starting to have compassion and hold space for them, and know that it doesn't mean that they're not light workers. It doesn't mean that they're false. It doesn't mean that they're, overtaken by the dark. Some are, yes, but the majority of these light workers, especially the ones that my guides are kind of referring to as a whole, with all of us needing to come together in unity and work together with the powerful force of love. What that's going to take is for all of us to acknowledge the human aspect in each of the light workers and in each of the humans, because no one is perfect. And despite what your mission is, despite how much books you have put out, how many followers you have on YouTube, the impact you've already made, there's always going to be a human aspect that can potentially get out of the way. And my guides have explained it, that there's a golden path to ascension. And I always see it as this yellow brick road. And here we are, thousands, millions of light workers walking on this golden path of ascension. And sometimes some of us will veer off. We'll take a little side route. We'll get lost in the forest. But most of us are going to find our way back to the golden path. And when some of us go off the path, it's okay. It's okay to hold space for them. It's okay to hold compassion for them and understanding, and know that it doesn't mean that they're not of the light. It doesn't mean that we need to ridicule them, attack them, degrade them, be pissed off at them. We need to come from a space of understanding how difficult this journey really is on earth and how challenging it is, especially for light workers during this time. And it may take some light workers, a few days, a few weeks, a few months, a few years, and they may be on this long detour or a short detour, but hold space for each and every one of them to make their way back to the golden path and to keep moving forward. And it's important to stay in your own lane, to focus on your own healing, your own inner work, and balancing the energies of the human aspect with the energies of our higher self aspect, with our true essence of our soul. And to work on how we can stay on our path, how you can stay on your path, and acknowledge and recognize that we're still moving forward as an entire human collective, and we work better when we're all coming from a space of love and compassion and empathy and understanding, and we don't attack each other. Really important to not attack each other. And I understand how frustrating it can be to watch family members, to watch friends, to watch leaders, to people that you may have looked up to that you're now questioning. You're going, what is going on? And especially when you want to bring in friends or family, loved ones, people to these communities, and they're seeking for information, and you're seeing haywire within the Lightworker communities, and you're seeing comments that are just coming from hate. It's hard and it's difficult, but this is a time to come together with compassion and to understand that this is part of the human experience, and this is kind of the risk that we take as light workers coming in here, because it is so challenging. And when at this time, with the energies of the earth becoming so dark, we can get lost. We can easily get lost. But learn to always come back to the power of unity, to the remembrance of who we really are, and to follow and to focus on your own mission. I hope this video resonated with you. If it did, please comment. If there's any other topics that you would like me to cover, I am open to any feedback to support you. And I want to send a special message to all those that were impacted from Hurricane Ian. I'm sending a lot of love to each and every one of you, and we will recover from this. We are absolutely resilient, and this is going to show us unity, and it's going to be an example to the entire world of what it looks like to overcome tragedy when we unite together and we go back to the roots of community.